Thanks, Rick. I'm here live at Cork and Kerry with Mickey Harrigan, who grew up with the new Pope, who was then Robert Prevost. Mickey, what do you remember about him as a kid?
Yeah, we're just all, we're so excited for Robbie and all he's accomplished. There's only been, 200 something popes. So to have one from our backyard is it's been pretty cool. So, I remember racing him in gym class and, I ended up winning. So, I got a little bit of a gut now, but I've been telling everyone I was faster than the friggin' Pope. So it's been pretty cool. So, we're just all so stoked for Robbie and what he can bring to the Vatican and then back to the city of Chicago, And, speaking of the Vatican, I actually beat him in the geography being in fourth grade because he didn't know Vatican City was, kind of its own country. Pretty ironic. But, yeah, we just can't be prouder for Robbie. As soon as we heard, we just all came out the Western Ave dancing and cheering like it was a Sox in '05, and speaking of dancing in eighth grade, he was kind of flirting with Molly O'Malley. And, of course, I didn't know that. So I ended up taking Molly to the dance instead. And, it worked out. Molly was my first wife, mother of my two kids. And I think it set Robbie on the path, to be unmarried and celibate and, ultimately the Pope. So, we're just over the friggin' moon for Robbie and what he'll do for Chicago and, Catholics everywhere. So, prayers up for Robbie.
Okay. Much to unpack there, Mickey. Thank you very much. Rick, Cindy, back to you.